What's going on, guys? Marcus from Wall Street Assassins doing another video. Today is March 2nd. Looking at overall in the video, these are going to be the top three stocks we're watching today. Overall in the video was basically oversold, went to overbought. Whenever you guys see a stock push up and go sideways, that means the stock is finding resistance in the way and the trend it's going, right? So you can see that we pushed up, went sideways, the video got overbought, and we basically started to pull down. Right now, it's the total opposite, and the video is actually oversold. Definitely want to watch out for the video because it does have major resistance levels we want to watch out for. This is the 1-year EMA. This is the 180-day EMA over here. So we need to get above 228 before we can start pushing up towards 232. Looking at the RSI on the 20-day over here, we are oversold. So I'm leaning more in favor for calls. This is a high risk short position, even though we have a cliff to basically break down here. At 223 down towards that 219 area can be a possible gap fill. So definitely want to be cautious if you guys do go for those short positions. Jumping over towards the 180-day, you guys can see a little bit more what I'm talking about, where that EMA on the 180-day can act as resistance, in which we have been holding underneath it since the 28th of last month. So make sure you guys watch out for that as well too. MACD is crossed down. RSI does have more opportunity for downside, just at that 20 days a little bit more on the oversold side. You may want to see a push up, reject off that 180-day EMA, and then basically capture that zone, and then we can start coming back down. Next stock we're going to talk about is Tesla. Tesla, basically same situation, pushed up, has been going sideways. It has a major resistance zone at 219, major resistance zone at 203. We're right below the 180-day EMA. So Tesla is basically looking a little bit more on the bearish side, even though it's getting a little bit more oversold. So you definitely want to be cautious right here. RSI signaling it's oversold. This may be a possible buy zone. This was a support zone before, in which is sitting at right now, this 185. But you want to see if we break 185, then we can fill up a gap towards 173 over here, which is the 180-day SMA. 20-day, let's check that out. 20-day is extremely oversold. Make sure you guys are very cautious with those short positions today. RSI is very oversold, especially since we've been dropping for like 2 to 3 days now, right? On Tesla, we've been dropping for 2 to 3 days, making lower highs. You can see one high over here, one high over here, one high over here, making lower highs. So if you are looking for long positions, you could enter from the break of 192 to 196, or 196 up towards that 202 over here. So watch out for that. Plenty of areas to enter long. Our side is a little bit more on the oversold side. Definitely want to be cautious with those long positions. It seems like a lot of these stocks have resistance levels down here, in which that can act as a possible barrier before the stock actually pushes up. So make sure you guys are cautious with that. I'm setting alerts to the upside and the downside on Tesla. Last but not least, we're going to talk about SPY. Right, SPY, basically, we've been talking about this for quite a while. You can see around the 14th, we started calling out short positions because the 1-year EMA, 1-year MACD started to cross down over here. We were a little bit more on the overbought side. RSI does have more room to the downside. Major support zone we were watching for was going to be that 392, in which we're sitting at right now. 392. Why? Because that is the SMA for the 1 year, which can act as a major support if the stock is above it, major resistance if the stock is below it. Right now we're above it, so you definitely want to be cautious with short positions if we stay above it. And then let's jump over towards the 180-day over here. 180-day MACD. See it's crossed down. RSI is a little bit on the oversold side. We're already starting to bounce a little bit off that 392 zone. If you want to go for long positions, I think a safe bet would be above 394. Wait for that 394 break because we are below the 180-day EMA. Once we start to break above 394, we could start pushing up towards 398 up here. So watch out for that. And look for the 20-day over here. 20-day. You can see these are 1-hour candles holding above that SMA. So you definitely want to see a break below that 391.85 if you're a bear, to go for those short positions, because that's going to be a strong confirmation that, hey, we're holding below that that EMA or that SMA over here, and then we could basically start coming back down towards that 390 zone. 390 is a previous support zone. If we jump back towards the 180-day, you see 390 over here was a previous support zone before, previous resistance level as well. So Make sure you guys watch out for that. And then if we break through 90, we start going to 387. But overall, a lot of charts are oversold, so we may get some type of bounce at 930. And let's see if that bounce holds, because if it holds, then we could start going higher, or if it rejects, then we could start basically trending down lower, now that we know that the RSI on the 1 year still has more room to continue to the downside. So what do you guys think? Leave a comment, leave a like, use a stop loss, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.